Well, let me tell you something. Out there in Arizona, nestled amongst the mesas and the cacti, lies a land of wonder and mystery. It's a place where the earth opens up to reveal its secrets. A sight that'll stop you dead in your tracks. It's a gash in the earth, a scar so vast and so deep it's like looking into the heart of the world. The sheer magnitude of it is overwhelming. That, my friends, is the Grand Canyon. A natural wonder that defies description. It ain't just a hole in the ground, no sir. It's a marvel of geological history. It's a testament to time, a masterpiece painted by the forces of nature over millions of years. The Grand Canyon ain't just a pretty face, though. It's a living, breathing ecosystem. It's a storybook of the earth, its layers of rock like pages telling tales millions of years old. Each layer a chapter in the planet's history. You stand on the rim, and you can't help but feel small, humbled by the sheer scale of it all. It's a humbling experience, but there's a beauty in that smallness, a reminder that we're part of something bigger, something ancient and enduring. It's a place that makes you reflect on your place in the world. Now, the Grand Canyon didn't just spring up overnight. It's a marvel that's been sculpted over millions of years. This here's a story millions of years in the making, a tale of relentless natural forces at work. Picture this, a mighty river, the Colorado, cutting through the rock like a hot knife through butter. It's a force of nature, unstoppable and persistent. Over eons, the river carved deeper and deeper, exposing layers of rock that tell a story of time itself. Each layer revealing secrets of the past. Each layer, you see, is a chapter in the Earth's history, a record of different eras and environments. From the dark Vishnu schist at the bottom, some of the oldest rock on Earth dating back nearly 2 billion years, to the Kaibab limestone at the top, formed around 270 million years ago. Each layer represents a different period, a different environment. From ancient seas to desert dunes, it's like looking at a timeline laid bare for all to see. A geological history book written in stone. And flowing through it all, the architect of this masterpiece is the mighty Colorado River. A river that's been at work for millions of years, still carving, still shaping the canyon even today. The story of the Grand Canyon is far from over. Words don't do justice to the sheer size of this place. It stretches for 277 miles. That's longer than the entire state of Rhode Island. At its widest point, it's 18 miles across. And the depths? Well, let's just say you could stack the Empire State Building down there and still have room to spare. Standing on the rim, you can see forever. The canyon walls drop away beneath you, a tapestry of colors and textures. Buttes and mesas rise up like islands in a sea of rock. Shadows dance across the canyon floor as the sun moves across the sky. It's a sight that'll stay with you long after you've left. Section 4, Sacred Ground, Human History at the Grand Canyon. Long before the first European laid eyes on the Grand Canyon, folks were living here, carving out a life in this rugged landscape. They thrived in this harsh environment, finding ways to adapt and survive. Native American tribes, folks like the Hopi, the Navajo, who have deep-rooted connections to this land, and the Zuni, considered this land sacred, a place of power and mystery. They believed the canyon was a spiritual gateway. They built their homes here, their places of worship, and their community centers, creating a vibrant culture, leaving behind traces of their presence in the rock art and ruins scattered throughout the canyon. These artifacts tell stories of their daily lives and spiritual beliefs. Their stories, passed down through generations, tell of the canyon's creation, of the great floods and the spirits that shaped the land, of the spirits that reside within its walls, guarding the canyon and its secrets. It's a reminder that this land has a rich history, one that is deeply intertwined with the lives of those who came before us. A story that goes far beyond our own brief time here, echoing through the ages and reminding us of our place in the grand tapestry of history. Section 5, Guardians of the Gorge, Conservation and the Future. The Grand Canyon, this awe-inspiring wonder, faces threats. Pollution, overuse, and climate change all cast a shadow over its future. But there's hope yet. Folks are working hard to protect this national treasure, to ensure that future generations can experience its magic. It's up to all of us to do our part, to be mindful visitors, to support conservation efforts, to speak up for the protection of this irreplaceable wonder. Because the Grand Canyon ain't just a hole in the ground. It's a symbol of the power and beauty of the natural world, a legacy we must preserve for generations to come.